Welcome to a new chapter in your financial life. Today we're diving deep into the mindset, strategies, and lifelong lessons that separate the wealthy from the poor, inspired by the teachings of Robert Kiyosaki. If you've ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer while the poor struggle paycheck to paycheck, this video will give you the clarity you need. Let's begin. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. His real dad, the educated academic who followed the traditional path, and his best friend's dad, who became what he calls his rich dad. Poor dad believed in working hard, getting a good education, and finding a secure job. Rich dad believed in working smart, understanding money, and building assets. The contrast between the two fathers laid the foundation for everything Robert teaches. Money is not taught in schools, and financial education is the real key to freedom. Kiyosaki breaks income earners into four types: E-employee, self-employed, business owner. I-investor. Employees and self-employed individuals trade time for money. Business owners and investors build systems and assets that work for them, whether they're awake or asleep. The goal? Move from the left side of the quadrant to the right, from earning income actively to earning passively. One of the most misunderstood concepts in personal finance is the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Your house isn't always an asset. Your car, unless it's generating revenue, is a liability. Rich people buy assets, real estate, businesses, stocks. Poor people buy liabilities they think are assets. Part 4, Mindset over Money. 3 minutes. Robert teaches that it's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep. And more importantly, it's how you think. The poor work for money. The rich make money work for them. What are you telling yourself every day? I can't afford it. Or how can I afford it? One shuts your brain down. The other opens your mind to possibilities. Kiyosaki believes schools teach you how to become a good employee, but not how to manage money. Financial literacy means understanding how to read a financial statement, how to invest, how to manage debt, how to build cash flow. Don't rely on others to manage your money. Learn to manage it yourself. Passive income is freedom. It means your money and assets are working while you're not. Ways to build passive income: rental properties, dividend stocks, royalties. Online businesses. Start small, reinvest. Let compounding do the heavy lifting. Poor people fear debt. Rich people use it. Bad debt is borrowing to consume. Credit cards, car loans. Good debt is borrowing to acquire income-producing assets. Real estate, business capital. Debt becomes powerful when it's leveraged intelligently. Part 8. The importance of taking action. 3 minutes. Knowledge without action is useless. You can watch videos, read books, and plan all day, but unless you start, nothing changes. Buy a small stock. Read a financial report. Start a side hustle. Tiny steps snowball into massive change. The rich think in decades. The poor think in days. If you're only focused on the next paycheck, you'll always be broke. If you plan 10, 20, 30 years ahead, you'll build wealth. Create long-term goals. Automate your investments. Delay gratification. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's a slow, strategic climb. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Rich Dad always encouraged Robert to seek mentors, business owners, investors. If you want to grow, you must surround yourself with people who challenge you to think bigger, work smarter, and live better. Part 11. Lessons from real estate. 3 minutes. Kiyosaki built much of his wealth through real estate. Why? Because it offers cash flow, appreciation, tax advantages, and leverage. But it's not just about buying property. It's about buying the right property, at the right time, in the right location. Understand the market. Study the trends. Make informed decisions. The rich don't avoid taxes illegally. They understand the system and use it to their advantage. They form corporations. They invest in tax-advantaged assets. The tax code rewards business owners and investors. Learn the rules of the game and you can win. Robert often says, if you want to master something, teach it. Share what you learn. Teach your kids about money. Talk to your friends. Build a tribe of financially intelligent people. The more you give, the more you grow. Most people never start because they're afraid of losing money, of failing, of what others will think. Fear is natural, but it can't lead. Kiyosaki took risks. He made mistakes. He learned. Use fear as fuel. Let it push you to study harder, prepare more, and move forward regardless. The rich don't work harder, they work smarter. They build assets, they invest in themselves, they surround themselves with winners. You don't need to be born into wealth to build it. You need a mindset shift, a financial education, the courage to act. This isn't theory, it's your life. Start now, build your future, think like the rich. Thank you for watching.